Speaking. There.
City of Detroit, which is Bernard Brandon Little, case number SP 1513015, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1513091, SP 1556287, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1556352, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1556353, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Little.
Bernard.
Your full name?
Bernard. I'm not the corpse. I'm not the corpse. I'm not the fiction that they send me, the caps. I'm not that caps.
So who gave you the last name Little? Your mother?
The government did.
Your mother didn't give you that last name?
The government gave it to me.
She had to tell the government, didn't she?
The government. She was the agent of the state.
She was an agent of the state? All right. What are we going to do with these cases, Mr. Little or Mr. Bernard?
I would like to know which jurisdiction I'm being tried under so I can adequately. What do you mean? As a matter of record, I would like it to be placed on a matter of record. How I'm being, what venue you are using, Your Honor.
That's not my obligation, okay?
What do you mean it's not your obligation? It is your obligation. You took an oath to uphold.
And there it is, the Sovereign Citizen Starter Pack. I'm not the name in all caps. If you've ever fallen down the rabbit hole of pseudo-law videos, you know this line well. It's based on a decades-old conspiracy that your birth certificate secretly created a corporate version of you that the government owns. The idea? That you can somehow separate yourself from legal responsibility by disowning your name. It sounds clever on Reddit until you say it to a real judge. Judge Boyd's face says everything. This isn't philosophy. This is court. Quick fact. In real law, your legal identity is defined by birth and documentation, not capitalization.
Mr. Little.
Yes, sir.
Let's stop, all right?
What do you mean, stop?
Don't talk while I'm talking, first of all.
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right. Secondly, it is not my obligation to read you the court rules. You're here. If you don't want a lawyer, that is...
I'm not asking you to read me the court.
I'm not finished talking. If you don't want a lawyer that's versed in the rules, then you are obligated to know the rules yourself. Okay? So all of that, what kind of jurisdiction it is, and all of that stuff, I'm not here to teach you that. I'm here.
You're not here to teach me, but you're here to inform me what jurisdiction that you're operating in, so I could defend myself. I'm not asking you to teach me anything. You're not teaching me anything. You're notifying me of what jurisdiction that you're operating in. Are you operating in commerce? Are you operating in military? What capacity are you trying?
Here's where it gets tricky. Bernard keeps demanding to know what jurisdiction the court is under, as if that question alone could dismantle his case. In truth, jurisdiction means the court's authority to hear and rule on a matter, and it's already determined by Michigan state law. Judge Boyd doesn't owe him a crash course. He's already in the proper venue. Sovereign citizens love to act like judges are hiding something when they refuse to explain basic civics. But here's the truth. Judges don't debate settled law with defendants. They enforce it. What's your take? Is Boyd too patient here, or should he have shut this down sooner?
I'm not asking you anything. I'm demanding you tell me what process are you charging me of? Or are you charging this fiction of? Are you trying to get the bonds? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You haven't notified me in the capacity how to defend myself.
This is district court. These are criminal cases. Read the Michigan rules of court.
That's not explaining which venue you are attacking me with. That's not what court. The court 36th district is not a venue. It's a place. It's an establishment.
It explains everything.
It's not explaining nothing. I'm asking you to explain which jurisdiction are you heading me in? That's a simple question. Why are you running from the question? That's the answer. What's the problem with you answering the question, Your Honor?
You're going to be the third person that I give 30 days for contempt of court.
That right there. You'll be the third person I give 30 days for contempt. That's the sound of patience wearing thin. Contempt of court is no joke. It's what happens when your behavior disrespects the legal process. Judge Boyd is warning Bernard that if he keeps interrupting, the next sentence he hears will include the word jail. Notice how the judge keeps control, calm, firm, but never emotional. Meanwhile, Bernard thinks he's exposing corruption when really he's walking straight toward a cell. It's a textbook lesson in how not to represent yourself.
Decorum in here, right? You're not going to sit here and you're not going to over-talk me. I've given you the answer to your question. If you don't like the answer, let me finish. If you don't like the answer that I'm giving you, then you file a motion on whatever you think jurisdiction is and wherever you think the case should be dismissed.
It's not about what.
Now you about to go there, all right? One more time, you interrupted me, and we're gonna go there. I said that gives you your opportunity to speak to the court through a motion. So whatever you say, whatever kind of path you want to take with these cases, I'm going to give you the opportunity to do that. But you have to put it in writing now, okay? So I can read it, the city can respond to it, and then I can make a ruling off of who I think is in accordance with the law. All right, Mr. Little?
You still, Your Honor, I'm trying to address this matter properly. Okay.
And I'm telling you how to address it properly.
But you still haven't.
This part deserves applause. Judge Boyd, instead of escalating, gives Bernard a roadmap, file a motion. That's how you legally challenge jurisdiction. Not by arguing in circles, but through formal writing, evidence, and process. This is the difference between courtroom logic and YouTube logic. Sovereign citizens often brag about being independent for rejecting lawyers, but independence without knowledge is just self-sabotage. Boyd could have easily thrown him in contempt, but instead he shows professionalism, guiding Bernard back toward real procedure. How many judges do you think would have had this much restraint?
That being said, we're not going to go back over this again. You're going to either set the matter for a pretrial date. I'll give you an opportunity to write motions, and you can put whatever you feel that the law is, the state of the law as you know it, or the state of the law as it is, or with the court rules and the statutory laws and everything. You can put that in there. And then I will let Ms. Snyder or somebody from the city law department respond. And then I will make a ruling on how I feel who's on the right side of the law or not. Okay?
Your Honor, am I on record?
You are on record.
I'd like to make a matter of record that Your Honor hasn't answered my question properly. I'm not satisfied with Your Honor's answers to my questions. I also feel as though I've been threatened. I feel like I'm under duress right now, or coercion. I like that to be a matter of record. And I'll let you do what you got to do, Your Honor.
Okay. So we have a jury trial date already set for 4 of the cases. We'll add these other cases to that jury trial date on May the 7th.
May the 7th?
And these motions, let's give you a motion date before May the 7th. Why don't you give me the motions by April the 26th. Your motion will be due. So that's a time where you That's April the 26th, 4/26/2024. Motions due, and the response to those motions, if you write them, will be on Friday, May the 3rd. The city will respond if they choose to respond, and then we'll set a final pretrial date, on May the 6th. So your next court date will be a day before the jury trial date on May the 6th. And then I'll make a ruling on the motions on that day. I'll have read your motion. If the city responds, I'll read their response, and then I'll make a ruling on the motion.
This is where the absurd meets the official. Judge Boyd calmly outlines trial dates, motion deadlines, and filing procedures, all while Bernard insists he's under duress. The irony? Bernard's still playing make-believe while the real system moves forward. The court doesn't stop for conspiracy. It proceeds with or without your belief in it. That's the beauty and the weight of law. Boyd shows that the courtroom isn't a stage for internet theories. It's where real decisions happen. Would you say Bernard is brave for standing by his beliefs or blind for refusing reality?
Able to read what you're talking about, because I don't really understand your position right now. All right.
We don't understand each other's position, Your Honor. That's what we're trying to come. That's what we're trying to come together with.
And that's the purpose of the motion. That's the purpose of putting all of that information you have in the motion, so I can read it and review it. I might not still understand it. We probably are not going to understand each other's position.
Oh, you will, Your Honor. You will, because it's your language. It's your language.
I'll read it. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, and just moving forward, let's not argue about the situation. Let's have a conversation about the situation so we can have a little bit better decorum next time. All right, Mr. Lewis?
It's never argument, Your Honor. It may be agreement. You know, because see, I'm passionate about it because my life on the line. Right. Not only my life, my trust. So, you know, there's a lot going on that, you know, ones ain't aware of that I'm aware of, as far as them bonds and things of that nature. So,
and there it is. The curtain falls on the courtroom drama. Judge Boyd handled Bernard with the kind of calm that could teach a master class in judicial patience. Bernard, trapped in sovereign citizen ideology, left the same way he entered, convinced of a conspiracy that never existed. This case is a reminder that law isn't what you believe, it's what you can prove. You can't opt out of legal reality because it feels unfair. And confusing confidence never beats legal clarity. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Until next time, stay smart, stay curious, and remember, in court, facts always win over fiction.